Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today at the world-famous Graceland Wedding Chapel to celebrate the reuniting of Robb and Amy in the enduring bonds of marriage. Let this be a day of gladness, thanksgiving, possibility, and good fortune for all, but especially for you two, who are here to renew and celebrate your love. Just as spring blossoms anew after a harsh winter, so must spouses renew their love for each other in their daily lives. You've been married for 33 wonderful years. Let's hear it from Mom and Dad. Yes, yes. And today you renew your vows and love as husband and wife. Today begins the new spring of this year's love, so may it be renewed each day in your hearts. Do you both promise to continue to love and honor, cherish each other, always speak the truth, care for each other in sickness and in health? Robb?
I do.
Amy?
And so do I.
Perfect, perfect. You have a few words you wanted to say to one another?
I do. Sorry. It'll be quicker than Mom.
Oh.
So I thought I made it big enough. I was told by my lovely wife of 33 years that I would say nice things for our ceremony, which I took to mean more than the usual ditto or okay. First, I looked back at our wedding plans, the originals created by your mom. They were down to the minute detail of who would walk where and when, and who would say what, and word for word.
Yes.
We still have them. It was that attention to detail that drew me to her. It should also have let me know that there was a touch of ADD there.
Just a little.
In looking through the documents, I did not see any discussion of expiration or renewal date, so I look today as an affirmation to you that I meant everything I said that day and plan to continue to faithfully execute my duties as husband of the estate.
Oh.
33 years is a long time. Seems a lot longer than last year when we celebrated our 32nd anniversary.
Ha ha.
We've done it all at this point. Happy times, sad times, and everything that makes life complete. To my kids, as I've been known to do, I have some advice. It is to remember that time is undefeated.
Yes.
Everything you do is time bound. You never know how much you have. You can't buy it or sell it. So choose where and how to spend it wisely because you never get it back. In conclusion, I'm glad we took this opportunity to do this today since the kids were not able to take part in the original ceremony. Everybody loves a sequel anyway. You two are both the greatest accomplishment of this marriage, and I'm incredibly proud of both of you. And I want to stay on your good side now that I realize at some point you will choose our nursing home.
Yes.
Those are my words. Note it was one page, not front and back.
Oh, sorry. In the form of a letter to my daughter. Dear Katie, I wanted to give you some advice should you need it someday. There are some important things I have learned about the perfect husband. How will you know if you have found the perfect partner in marriage? Well, I would like to think that after almost 33 years, I'm kind of an expert. First, find your person. Find someone who laughs at the same jokes, someone who thinks the same people are big jerks when you compare notes after an evening. Someone who, even if they don't have the same friends as you, they have the same kind of friends. Find someone you miss so badly it physically hurts, whether they're out of your sight for a week or a day or an hour or a minute. And find someone who completes you, who finishes your sentences, even your thoughts. Someone who misses you too when they're out of town, and they text you or call you to check in. Find someone who is patient, someone who can wait for you, whether you're 30 minutes late for a fancy event and you've just done your makeup, or you're several days past your delivery date on your child. Sorry, you were born 2 days too late. They wait. They take a nap, even to fill time, but they wait, understanding that you will get there in your own time. They understand you, sometimes aren't ready until the last minute because you want it to be perfect. Find someone who expects you to change your mind 100 different ways and be okay with your latest choice, even if you change that one too. Find someone who is generous with their time and energy and not just their wallet. If there's someone who volunteers to the less fortunate, especially those who are less fortunate aren't even you, and it shows they're capable of a deep, unselfish love. Find someone who listens, well, most of the time, and they understand no sour cream and extra veggies, and they were listening the first time. Find someone who will talk about sex and all of the ugly word stuff that goes with it, because there's no shame in understanding each other. There's no shame in the talking. Find someone who shares your taboos, or at least tolerates them. Find someone who only accepts that you cry a lot, but learns to cry with you. And maybe it's not during your favorite sad movie, but it will be when your shared child is sick or in danger, or when you lose your shared dog. Find someone who says that you're beautiful even when you're pregnant or huge, and you're just plain fat. And find someone who agrees to eat less snacks because you decided to eat less snacks too. Find someone who wants to be sexy for you. Someone who works out and encourages you to do so too, and fully understands when you don't, but goes along with it. Because, that patient thing. Find someone who washes dishes and laundry and toilets and is willing to learn how to do those things if necessary to keep the household going. And find someone who likes your dog. Find someone who loves kids, even if it takes having his own to really fully understand the joy of having kids. And find someone who says, okay, if you say you really hate kids and you don't want them. Find someone who is very proud to take you out on the town no matter how awful you might feel or how awful you look. Someone who introduces you to his friends and his family and his coworkers all the time. Find someone who eats what you'll cook, even if it might be pretty awful that night. And he doesn't even complain because he knows you did the best you could with the time and energy that you had. And find someone who works so hard at everything he does because he wants your world to be amazing. Find someone who wants to spend time with you, even if the activity you chose is dull. Find someone who wears the goofy outfit you want him to. And so, because you said you liked it and you wanted him to wear it anyway. Find someone who keeps you in check, someone who makes you accountable for your decisions, someone who reminds you about the big choices you made and why they were important to you, and someone who wants you to be your best too, because he knows you'll only be mad at yourself later if you let yourself down. Find someone who is faithful to you, and when they don't recognize that someone is trying to pull them away from you, make sure he's willing to listen about your suspicions and he fixes it. And most of all, find someone who wants to invest the rest of their life with you. He is rare, he is a gem, and he will be hard to find. And when you find him, never let him go for 30 years or more, or maybe even forever. Love, Mom. Dear Rob, you complete me. I am me because of you and the way you've loved me for over 30 years of my life. All the incredible joys in my life are due to you being in it. And all the incredible sad things in my life would be far more tragic if you were here to make them easier. I thank you for the amazing love and devotion that you've given me. And I thank you for our home and our family. And I promise to walk through the rest of our lives with you. And I want to support you in the way you supported me for the rest of our lives. Till death do us part again forever. I love you.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh.
You are welcome. All right, Rob and Amy, this time I want you both to face each other, and I want you to join hands.
Oh, here, give me that. Tissue.
There you go. By the way, I love this shirt, Rob. Okay. All right, Rob, I want you to repeat after me.
Okay.
I promise
I promise
to love you tender.
to love you tenderly.
I will never leave you
I will never leave you
with suspicious minds.
with suspicious minds.
I'll never leave you at Heartbreak Hotel.
I'll never leave you at Heartbreak Hotel.
I'll never treat you like a hound dog.
I'll never treat you like a hound dog.
And I'll always be
And I'll always be
your one and only.
your one and only.
Hand up in the air. Honka, burning love.
Burning love.
All right, let's hear it for Dad. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. And now, Amy, it is your turn. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, if you repeat it after me. I promise
I promise
to love you tender.
to love you tender.
And I will never
And I will never
return you to sender.
return you to sender.
I won't be cruel.
I won't be cruel.
I'll never step on your blue suede shoes.
I'll never step on your blue vinyl shoes.
There we go. And I'll always be
And I'll always be
your one and only
your one and only
loving teddy bear.
loving teddy bear.
All right, let's hear it for Mom. Yeah, fantastic. Now, although I am officiating here today, It's not truly in my power to sanctify, legitimize, or bless your relationship in any way. Because you two have already done that in your hearts. So I want you to face each other one more time. I want you to join hands. I want you to look into each other's eyes. And let it be known, you are rejoined body and soul in this lifetime. And that bond is sacred and eternal. Now that you stood before me and have exchanged these vows and have agreed to be remarried, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you have reaffirmed your life's commitment to one another. Go forth in love and friendship for the rest of the days of your lives. By the powers vested in Elvis, by the state of Nevada, and RCA Records, I pronounce you once again